Hello, hello, hello. I am back. I know I can already hear you. Intercept, where have you been? You've gone from streaming multiple times a week to nothing in 3 weeks. I know. What's going on? Been getting your DMs in the millions. I'm of course joking if you haven't sensed the sarcasm by now. I'm so glad I don't have that kind of pressure to stream constantly. Honestly, I have just been living life to its fullest with my beautiful fiance, and that's all I have to say about it, really. But here we are once again with episode 6. I think it's 6, yeah, of this Initia stream. Yeah, right off the bat, I think you might notice it looks slightly different to the previous one. If those eagle-eyed viewers out there, different colours. It's just I've downloaded a new lighting pack. It's the Leviant 2.0. I'm so sorry if I've absolutely destroyed the pronunciation on that. But yeah, I think it's really nice. It is the one that comes with the Biffa map pack. I'm sure any fans of the game who watch Biffa currently watching his playthrough at the moment. It's the same LUT that he uses on that one, which I think looks really nice, especially the water. It's a bit dark at the moment to see it, but the water's a really nice blue. So that's the reason why things look a little different. Now, just trying to pick up, where were we last time? So, I think, yes, we had just built this, this down here, haven't we? This little industrial estate. Yeah, cool. We had just built that. Awesome. Right, so what's first on the agenda then? We have quite a bit of abandonment, so let's have a look into what's causing that. Now, building's abandoned because there's no goods to sell. Let's have a look over here. What's your issue? Building's abandoned because there's no goods to sell. Now, are these all commercial that are abandoned? Yes, they are. They are all commercial. Oh, before we sort that though, I need to first fix the power. What's going on with the power? We're simply not producing enough. Okay, well... oh, sorry. Right, well, I'll simply just place another power plant down there. And that should hopefully be enough to bring that back up. Oh, not quite. Bit of another one, really. I'll put that one right there. Oh, of course, I see what I've done. I'm being dippy. I haven't connected this new industrial estate up to the main grid. There we go. Right, that solves that issue. So we are good and golden over there. Fan-dabby-dozy. Okay, right, where were we? We were looking at... oh, I've wasted all my money now on these power plants, haven't I? Right, so we were looking at the abandonment going on in the commercial zones. So let's have a look. So there's not enough goods to sell. So what we need is we need industrial to make goods. Now, I have just got this here. Given that we had only just built it at the end of the series, at the end of the last episode, I suspect that probably just hasn't had time to bring the goods over yet. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete the abandoned buildings for now, and then allow them to regrow at their own pace. I think we should have the goods now to supply these commercial buildings with the goods that they need. The sun is starting to rise. Well, isn't that a lovely sight? Over our wonderful city. So, we've got some pretty significant residential demand. So I think we'll just continue to zone our new area that's up here. And I'm starting to think that maybe on this end we should start thinking about doing some high density. So let's give that a bash and see what that looks like. Ah, well, I think I found the culprit. There it is. It's not letting me click into that node. Okay, right. Well, that explains a lot. So, let's fix this. There we go. Now, hopefully, none of that jiggery-pokery is going to continue. So now I can delete all these, can't I? Now, what I'm hoping is going to happen is I'm going to get a flood of people suddenly move in now that they can actually access their new homes. I can't believe I didn't notice that before. I did say, didn't I? I did say traffic was going to be an issue for a bit. Now, I don't think I'm going to fix that because it's not normally going to be like this. It's just because I've suddenly, as you would, opened the gates of this massive estate here when they should have been trickling in bit by bit. Yeah, that's back in all the way up here. But like I say, I'm not going to fix that just now because that is a problem that I think we predicted was going to happen, didn't we? So I'll leave that for now. Let's focus on the industry, and hopefully by the time we get the industry, that's moving on a little bit more. I'll tell you what I might do, actually. Just to get this rolling, actually. I say I'm not going to fix it and then immediately go and fix it. Just to get this rolling, I'm going to put a tiny little ramp there, and I'll delete this. I'll delete this afterwards. So let's just allow them to just go on there. I'm just going to get a few of these branching off. And then I'm just going to ignore that for now, and then we'll come back to that afterwards. Right, we've got an autosave going on it. Cool, so let's fill that industrial estate up. Okay, so let's use this time to think about transport. So, how many bus lines have we got? We've got one bus line right now. And that purely is just shuttling around down here. So, right. I think we're going to need some kind of hub, aren't we? Because we've got quite a lot of space now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... where should I get them all to meet? I think I'll get them all to meet on this main road. So let's pick our road out. There we go, right. And we will get our bus depot to go right. Ah, perfect. So I think what I want to do is I want to move this. And I'll put this up here as well. Then I want to move it to this side. Cool. I want this to act as a sort of hub. So I want every line to connect up to here at some point. So I'm going to start with the new estate. I'm going to firstly get a stop right there, right before the shops. I'm also going to get one on this side of the shops as well. I'll then get one right before that bridge. Do I want to go over it? Yeah, I probably want to go over it, don't I? Because this is all going to become part of the estate as well. So I'll put one there just after the bridge, just before the next bridge. Yeah, so I think I'll then just mimic this side as well, and I'll just have it sort of act as a sort of a loop, if you like. Goes around the outside of this new estate. And then I'll get them to stop off here and then return back to that. Cool, so we've got a little loop that goes around this new estate and meets up here. So this will send out that bus. We're going to pause this for now. So we can control the amount of buses that come out. Right, the next one. I'll delete this first one as well, don't I? Let's get rid of that. So the next line, we're going to start on the next stopover. And should we get this to be some kind of industry shuttle? So go to this industry, cross over into this industry, and just come straight back. I think that'll be a good idea. So let's first of all send them straight out opposite, and then come back. So we can call this one Industry Shuttle. It's not really a shuttle, it's just got that many stops, is it? I'll just call it Industry, and I'll colour this Industry. Okay, so we've got one in the new estate, we've got one going around the industry, so I reckon we need probably at least 2 more, maybe even 3. Yeah, I'd say 3, yeah. So we were on a third bus line. So the third bus line, let's get that connected up. So we're going to finally, here we go. So it connects, I think, let's pick up these guys in here. And then I think, yeah, we'll come back at this point now. And come straight back to the hub, stopping on the way back as well. Opposite all the other stops. So that goes around that side. There we go, that could be that one. Now we need another line. This is going to be, as you can imagine, West Town. This can come down the main road this way. Stopping outside the school, I think. Actually, stopping outside the school. This cool. And now we need to leave and go back to the. There we go. So this can be the West Town. Cool. Right. So we've got the Initia. The Initia line. So this is going to be the sort of downtown line. Obviously we might need more lines here when it expands, but that goes basically all around here and then back down to the bus depot. We have then got the industry line which goes to Barbara's Creek, this industry here, then to Florence Farm, and then back again to the bus depot. We've got East Town, which is this one here, which comes down here, picks up this lot, comes down to this side, picks up these lot, then straight back up the main road to the bus depot. And finally, yeah, we've got West Town, which is the sort of bigger line here, comes up here, picks up this lot, goes around the commercial square, goes through this the big estate, and then comes back again. And everyone can use this as sort of like a hub, so they can change their stops here. So if someone, for example, wants to get from here to up here, they get on the bus, takes them up here, they change over, and they get taken up here. So I think that's going to work out quite nicely. Now let's see how many vehicles on each line. We're going to need to hit play for this to work. Right. 12 vehicles on the initial line, that's probably a bit much, so I reckon let's turn that down to, how big is it? No, it's just a little square in it, so let's turn that down to 5. That might need to go up as and when the city expands. Shuttle bus for the industry, again, probably don't need that many, probably a bit more than the initial one, so maybe let's say 6 or 7, let's say 6. East Town, again another small one, let's turn that down. So 6, and West Town, it's a pretty big line this one, isn't it? It's got 12 stops. Let's put 10 on that one. Look at that. So, let's continue with the expansion then of the industry. So, where can we do that? Let's cross. I'm thinking, yeah, let's get another branch off here. And another branch here. We might need to consider possibly putting highway access up here as well, just like we have there. Yes, this can be more industry there then. That means I am going to have to add a new stop, isn't it? What I'll do is I'll drag that down there. Then I'll drag this out there. And then I'll drag this. Yeah. Happy days. There we go. Back in the green. All that just to sewage our water out. Maybe let's put a shop here, so people coming off the bus line can get some, go into the shops there. I think we need to increase pedestrian access around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a pathway. I'll put that there. I'm going to do the same on the other side, so they can get on a little easier. I'm also going to bring a pathway that goes all the way along here. I think actually I want to make this into a little bridge kind of. Or do I want to make it a tunnel? What do you think would be nicer, a bridge or a tunnel? I think no. No, let's keep it ground level. Let's keep it ground level. Nice little windy walk in the hills. Autosave. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to get a cycle path that's going to run along on the back. So those who wish to cycle may do so on the faster route. It's getting quite busy here, isn't it? So where's everyone going here? I bet people are using this as a shortcut, aren't they? Yeah, almost all of this traffic is actually private vehicles using this as a shortcut. Which I suppose you're allowed to, but I intended. I think, yeah, if I build highway access up here, I think that will prevent that issue in its entirety. Because rather than coming up round here and then coming back up again, they'll just come straight off here. What do we reckon about that? Reckon that's a good idea? There we go. Now hopefully, that frees up traffic on this road a bit, because people aren't coming all the way down here just to get off and come back up here and go straight back up. So hopefully they should just come off the roundabout straight away here. Sorry, come off the highway here and go straight up to the town. That will be fantab if they do that. Yeah, it is going down. For some reason traffic is stopping here. It shouldn't be. Why is it? Ah, it's the buses. Just doing that. And moving this line to there. There we go. We've got a lot of demand, which means we want to really do a bigger industrial estate, but given that we're coming up to 2 hours, I think I'm probably going to leave it here for tonight's stream. Yeah, we didn't really do much massive construction work, but we've really set the foundations for a good ticking city here. We've fixed a lot of inherent issues. Obviously, well, at the start of the episode we couldn't even get to this side. There was such a massive road issue that we couldn't even get cars up here. Yeah, we fixed that. We've expanded this industrial estate quite nicely, and we've named it Barbara's Creek. Also, another huge help in our city has been this bus depot here. This oh, looks like some crimes going on. There's a police car. But this bus transfer station, this has been amazing. And yeah, whilst it looks like there's tons and tons and tons of passengers, these buses can actually hold a surprising amount of people. Look at this one on the right here. Half of those people got on one bus and just transfer straight onto the next ones. And here comes another blue bus here, so this should pick up most of these guys on the right. So really not having to wait an awfully long time to get to where they want to. But yeah, this has been a fantastic bus station. It's really been helpful in getting the traffic down, which is ultimately what you want to do. You want to make your people happy by getting to where they want, when they want to. Built a lovely little nature walk here, which people are loving. Look at them. And got a bicycle path as well. We've already got some cyclists using that. Let's slow my game down a bit. So it's great to see that all of these are being used, and just look at that view. When you come up to the top, that just looks so nice. I'm really happy with how this is coming along. What else have we done? Yeah, set up our bus lines to go around. We've redeveloped Initia. Well, not redeveloped, but we've developed Initia up, and that's what we're going to call the downtown area. Keeping in line with the name of the stream, we're calling this Initia. It's starting to get some high density going, so it's looking really nice up this end where we're getting these tall buildings. And as the city develops up this way, we're going to be getting more and more high density, and this is going to be our main city. It's looking lovely. Finally, to finish it off, we added some highway access over to this side. This just helps people who are trying to get to this side of town from having to come up over here and cut through the industrial estate, which was causing a bit of traffic. So overall, a pretty successful stream. Whilst the city doesn't look majorly different from out here, we have done a lot of work. So I'm really happy with how this is coming along. As always, thank you so much for joining me. It has been a pleasure to have you on. And I'm just going to finish it off with this nice view of the city. Thank you so much. Stay beautiful. Have a lovely, relaxing evening, and I will catch you for the next one.